Need to keep focused.
How much longer will this take? Out of sight, out of mind.
Bit of caution never hurt. Just hurry this along.
Speak your name.
A magic mirror. A primitive contraption, but not without its use. The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
Speak your name.
You do your best to wipe the dirt from your face and look.
Speak your name. I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
You recognize the name, of course. Anyone that knows of the Red Wizards would. Zastam is a powerful lich that rules the land of Thay. He drove many Red Wizards out of their ancestral home.
choice.
Eyes open, mouth shut.
Speak your name.
The magic is old, the face is crafted.
Speak your name. I do. If you are known to my master, only a true. What think you of the Zolki known as Zastan? A poor choice. You will be purged.
Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
The mission has to come first.
Speak your name. I do not. If you are known to my master, only a true. What think you of the Zolki known as Zastan?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deals with dark gods.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment? Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be? You seek to survive. You seek power. Be welcome.
What might be tucked away in here?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Trap.
Seek and you shall find me.
What to do?
Wits and blades, always sharp.
At least things have stayed interesting. Right tool will do the trick. Be wary. This place is trapped.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
The book is locked. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more...
Oh, I have the magic touch.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
A hero at heart.
The book is locked tight. You try to examine the...
Curious.
I've got a long road ahead.
Can't afford to stay idle.
The book is locked. You try to examine. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
No one back home will ever believe this.
May the darkness protect you. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. A young cave bear. Killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown.
Give up.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I speak, they burn. A rough tempest I will raise. Torment!
What's on your mind? Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. Your
shall be done.
Have to keep going.
Watching and waiting.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale. A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
What do we have here?
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
No holding back.
Let's do this.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Can't slow down.
Battle favors the fearless.
Quite exhausted. A good night's sleep would do me wonders.
Free for the taking. Mine.
talking your way out of this. You'll have to defend your actions the old-fashioned way.
What do I have to lose?
Need to act fast. Vita explorato!
Death is but a word away. This is my time.
Just another crate.
If you want to keep your ins...
Haven't seen that game in years.
Missing children. Maggie Terrans, Marcus Terrans, Mathan Deach, Rochelle Kirk.
My faith will guide me.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Still alive, so that's progress. What's inside?
Salutations.
How long do you think he can scream? Nobody's listening. You think his insides will turn to butter? Fly, birdie! Look at him fly! Round and round. Go on then! Make it good! We better keep it.
It's a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Worms will feast on your sorry carcass when I'm done with ya!
Come on, can't stay idle. More character.
Need to stay focused. Heading there.
This is my time.
help you.
On the victor's path.
Survival is all that matters.
One can't always be a gentleman.
What's on your mind?
Well met.
May the darkness protect you. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. Very well. I assume you've heard of her. My most feared but Shah pain. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, there's often suffering. Death, even. You're wiser than most. You've maybe both know myself. But yes, once we've saved... There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shah. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come. Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
doubt a bear this size went down without a fight.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale. A humble specimen, aren't you?
Some help! Please? Please come and help me! You there! Come here! I need help! Hello? Over here! Hey! I need some help! Please? Please come and help me!
come here. I need help. Hello? Over here. Hey! I need some help. Please? Please come and help me. You there? Come here. I need help. Hello? Over here. Hey! I need some help. Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it?
Just a dumb boar. You're relieved until you see the flash of a dagger.
You can try, but first you'll tell me what you know. I saw you on the ship. You're in league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on? I'm not an idiot. It has to be those tentacled monsters. Something they did. They took you too. I saw it during... whatever just happened. And to think... I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My. You've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship? Turn us into... Of course! course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Tempting, but your party seems a little crowded right now. I like to have my space. I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck. Now's not the time.
Astarion's an interesting find. Let's hope any future acquaintances don't hold a blade to your throat by way of introduction. If you're sure. Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Need something? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
No one stopped me yet.
Our walks together, aren't you?
Sure. In silence.
If you want to keep...
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of illicit slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Don't mind if I do.
Oi! Thicko! This here's off limits. Get to the main gate, or I'll plug you full of arrows. Stop fidgeting.
A war drum. One of
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
This better not be Minthara's messenger. If the boss finds out I gave him a hard time, that's me done. Oh, right. Beg pardon. Gotta give all the visitors the old squinty eye, you know. Go on in and have a drink for me, eh? Who? If he ain't one of us, and if he's here, he's down in the pits. Depends who you are. We're celebrating a raid. No better time in camp than this. Get yourself a bit of fun before it dries up. Rip the guts out of Joaquin's rest, we did. Inns are good for gutting. Lads even captured some Duke. Worth celebrating, that is.
Next time, Grib will be on guard, right, boss?
Grib couldn't go.
Need something? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon. And you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
How is it shielding us? And why? Not that I'm complaining.
Whatever power the artifact possesses, it shows no sign of it now.
Another joins our merry band. We'll need to keep our wits sharp around.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Oh, a stranger in a fair camp.
Sir, glad you found us all right. Odd rubbing elbows with gobs, isn't it? Still getting used to it.
Draw Raxlin's best make as a blade in the quarry.
Be you beguiled.
Or be you beheaded. Goblin kind will tease you and throat you and redden. Raxlin, his voice absolute.
Look where to keep it up.
You and draw you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. Sing the saucy one. A new age is dawning with goblins and
Grandeur sunk into squalor. Wonder what...
Escape!
The true souls are coming, their loudness awake. Here follow, I fall and blind for great blow.
Hope you got a drink or two. The...
Raxlin's best make as a with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid. Draw Raxlin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, the old goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Raxlin, the true soul, had led you glide.
I reckon Draw Raxlin's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
You! Move on! Do as she says. Now. Now, where was I?
Wait a tick. That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Raxlin, draw Raxlin. I am draw Raxlin. Tumptuous. Draw Raxlin.
You broke him.
Wait, wait. Draw Raxlin. We pray. We.
Come Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done.
Come on.
Of course.
My name's Gribber, idiot.
Right, yes. Not fool me.
You going on the next raid? Bring me back something pretty. Bloody arm is killing me.
I think I heard the Absolute's voice just now.
I still drink. Absolute.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Right. Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose. Gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Well, look. Big boots here, throne rooms at the back. He's communing, mind, so step soft.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Feel her inside you.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
For you, priestess.
That's because she chose me. You're not worth it yet.
The one thing I learned down there, if you're a son.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here. Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner? I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you. Do not be ashamed, child. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Loviatar teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Your hide, your choice. Not quite my cup of tea, though.
Is that a promise? A pity, though. You would have known such sweet relief at my hands. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to my own worship.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
Oi, Ribbo. There's the prisoner.
Ain't a prisoner. He's my pigeon.
Biggest bloody pigeon I ever saw. It's true what they say. You lot do stink like hell.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Pidge. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. Oh, what's a bit of tell me where we can meet each other once we've slipped the goblin yoke? And I'll offer much more than gold. Knowledge, my friend, is priceless. Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
What are you still hanging around?
foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying? We're all on the same side. Although we're gonna set the...
Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
No! Why? Time for blood!
Shall we dance? Time for a new approach. Let's find some prey. Yes, here.
Well, so much for peace. More scouts.
This is my time. Swiftly now.
don't waste a step.
Let's have some carnage. Let's go.
Forever dauntless. I found my mark. Coming through.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's have some fun.
Typical.
This way.
for the ages.
There's blood in the air.
No holding back.
Victory is assured.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the... Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. Parasites in your head that... You mean you have one of them? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? That looks... You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. Indeed. After we dealt with the drow that ambushed us, Nettie and I were able to inspect the corpse, and the creature that slithered out of it. I had no idea anyone beyond their ranks was infected. You have my sincere sympathies. Patience. I can't just snap my fingers. But I know where the solution almost certainly lies. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. Chaos is welcome in doses. It helps keep balance. But this is too much. This is unnatural. Help me kill the leaders of this horde. Save my grove. Then I will help you. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Draumin Thara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave. My thanks. Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Too comfortable, you horrible saps of muck. Slow might need us any time.
At least give me a sword!
Dead and heroic. Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit. Get down there and stop complaining!
Unless you like big...
A scrying eye. Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Bloody hell! What? Leave me alone!
Our prey is elsewhere.
Sorry to bother you, mistress. Got a message from the guards.
Yes?
We got visitors. Don't know who they are. Mercenaries, maybe?
Interesting. I wasn't expecting guests.
Sugan al Sukok,
Otashokek doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute!
By Balduran's bones.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukuk!
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't a true soul devil.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. Your skull sizzles with Ragslin's displeasure. His mouth is still, but you hear his demand.
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay. I've got plans for you, boy. And there's no true soul yet who turned their back on the Absolute.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulko kank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. What if the creature noted your presence at the crash site?
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question.
Tell me who killed you, freak! No games!
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory, seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand opening a holding pod. The murk clears to reveal a face, yours.
That can't be. You're no true soul. Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. The damned Trow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. Like I said, I got plans for you. Report to the Drow. Minthar is the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
So, it's a weapon they seek. Could they be referring to the artifact?
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Boss Ragslin.
Never felt so strong. Absolute
Nobody's
looking
gonna
out
push us
for
around
you
anymore.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
A priestess. One of the leaders, no doubt about it. Let's make her squeal.
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. You think you can hurt me? This'll... Lads, rep...
Too much to bear.